Just came through that little spot there, and it just came out of this big clearing. Look, these rocks are all hand lined. What if this is an old well? Look how nice that button is. Look at the gold gilting on it. Gorgeous. Snowball Hayman Well Company. I think it's probably buckshot. Chinese coin. Hey guys, welcome to another Dirty Diggers adventure. Today I'm out in the middle of nowhere chasing some old gold mining activity. I just start following these old tailing piles, and there's lots of them out in this area, and every once in a while I'll come to a clearing, I'll jump up here and start swinging. We have found decent stuff out of here before, nothing too great. Me and Chad have been here a few times. Relics, the usual. My first find, let's check it out. It's a nice old bullet, got some good white patina on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan this area real quick, and if I don't find anything I'll move on. But hopefully we find something good and I'll get back to you when we do. Alright, my very next find here. I know it doesn't look like much, but when you're looking for these old sites, you know, you want to keep your eyes peeled for anything that might have been a personal item. You can see it's copper, but it's silver plated. So usually the only reason why you would silver plate something is if it's a personal item, you know, mirror, brush, match case, something like that. This is the smallest round ball I've ever seen. I think it's probably buckshot. More old targets though. Oh, these rocks have been stacked, or this is a natural formation. Kind of looks like bricks right there. Yeah, this is definitely man-made. Pretty cool. It came through that little spot there, and it just came out into this big clearing. But look, these rocks are all hand-lined. I wonder if this is an old well or an old mine shaft. Isn't that awesome? Kind of eerie being in here. Look at this. Definitely man-made. Rocks do not stack like that in the nature. That's cool. That is so awesome. I think I'll head up top and do a little metal detecting around there. I flopped a plug and exposed some of it, but I wanted to wait, kind of do it together. Oh, what the heck? Some kind of tag. Well, that's pretty cool. What is that? Snowball. What the hell? See that? It says snowball. Alright, let me take a brush to it, and we'll get a closer look at that. It definitely says snowball right on top. Look at this. Snowball. Alright, give me a sec. We'll check it out here in a minute. Let me clean it up. Snowball, the Hayman Well Company. That is awesome. Looks like it's hand engraved. If you look at the bead, look how crude that is. You can see how it's not perfect. Let me see if I can zoom in. You just see how it's imperfected there. It looks like it's carved, not stamped. Stamped would have been a lot more defined. That is really cool. I like that. Hey, not a bad start. She's got a Chinese coin. Not surprised, there was Chinese all over these mining sites. Very cool find. Chinese coin was pretty cool. But after that, I was just a bunch of iron. So I decided to switch it up before my day ends here and come down to a permission I have. Now, this was an old ferry that operated from 1850, and it shut down in 1950. So for 100 years, this was a ferry. This is private property. I do have permission to be here. As you can see, I am right on the water here. Here's the Old Ferry Crossing. Right here. Check this out. I walked down here to where I know the crossing was at, and I started seeing really good signs here. Some old rusty iron, bottles, some more rusty iron. That went to an old cast iron skillet pot. Some more bottle pieces, red brick. A lot of these bottles are more modern, you know, they got the screw tops on them. But hey, I bet you there's some really old bottles up in there somewhere. The old pot belly stove. There's a leg. Front maybe, and this looks like the door. Look how ornate that is. That's cool. Got a date right there, I think. 78. Alright guys, I want to show you what I'm running on my machine here. I've got the AT Max. I've got it set at custom mode. Iron discrimination up to 35. It's really trashy in here, and I've turned down the sensitivity to notch. It helps quiet it out a little bit. But I'm going to switch over to 0 mode and let you hear what's going on in this ground. Can you hear how much iron's in there? Now, I was coming over to this spot and it was really irony, really choppy. And I started getting this little mid-tone, high tone. Very faint. But I could tell something was in that iron. And I've already popped a plug. I know what it is. It's a spoon or a fork. It's a spoon. Pretty cool. She looks like a really oldie. Copper with silver plating. Alright guys, here's another really good sign here. Really early cartridge casing here. Rimfire. It's got an H on it. Big caliber though. That's an 1800s target. Sounds like there's iron in the hole with it, but right there. and it's nice and small, so we're gonna check this one out. This place is infested with iron. Not easy to hunt in these areas. You gotta chase those squeakers. Okay, sounds like she's in here. Ah, I see it. There it is. Looks like a coin. No, that's a button. Is it a button? Yeah, it's a button. See the shank on the back? Awesome. Good find, finally. Whoa, look at that. A little fancy button. It's got some kind of head on it. Looks like a woman's bust there. And it's got some scroll work around it. Still got the shank intact. That's awesome. Alright guys, I'm at the base of this really big oak tree here. Ferry is 100 yards that way. I just kind of keep moving this way to get away from some of that trash. Still iron in here, and this was getting a really ugly signal here. But once I opened the hole, boy, she sounded good. Now this is definitely a mid 1800s target here. Look at that, it's a 2-ringer. Nice white patina on it. That's an awesome little find. I think that's a pistol round. Look at that. Definitely, you know, early black powder. That's a great find. Oh yeah, listen to that. $67 to $70. Nice and small. Hopefully we'll get something good. It's funny, I just started hitting square nails in here. Like there used to be something sit here. Let's take a listen to it. Definitely in the plug. We are due for something good. Oh, I see it. See it? Right there. That's it. What we got? I think it's a button. Yeah, I can see the shank right there. It's a shank. Oh, she is green. It's got a design on there, but it is just caked in 100 years of green patina. It's got a shank. I don't know what that little white thing is there. I'm definitely gonna have to clean this one at home, and I'll get a better picture for the video. But hey, cool. Second button so far. Now we need some coins. All right, more signs of life. Look at this. Nice big horseshoe. Definitely love finding these. That tells you you're in a spot where at least there was some activity, and we know that so far because we've gotten a button out of here and a few square nails. First I thought this was a railroad spike, but I think this is what they call a double jack. You would have hammered this into rock to split rock. Been working my way back kind of slow. As you can see, this is the old road here. It just follows the hill up and then heads back up to the main road. But oh my God, we just got something really good. You got to check this out. This is awesome. Look at the gold gilting on that button. I'm not exactly sure what it is yet, but wow. Let's get a little closer look at it. You know what? I'm going to take a brush to this. It's definitely a two-piece. Oh, that's probably military. Alright guys, all I had to do was lightly brush this. Look how nice that button is. Look at the gold gilting on it. Gorgeous. It says Eureka up top, California at the bottom. I'm not exactly sure what this is yet, but it looks to be Civil War by the look of the back and the shank. And there's going to be writing around this back edge here that's going to tell me what it is, the year it came from. So I'm super stoked. That's awesome. 3 buttons out of here. No coins, but 3 buttons. And this is definitely the creme de la creme.